Number 140 in the Imprint range from 1993 is the masterpiece, In the Name of the Father, a movie that, you know, I had often seen clips of, trailers, but never actually watched. And it's one of those ones which, after seeing it, I am kicking myself that I didn't get to it sooner. This is the true story of Jerry Conlon, a young man from Ireland who is a bit wayward, a bit of a thief, getting on the wrong side of everybody. And his father, Pete Postlethwaite, Giuseppe Conlon, decides to send him away to England, get him away somewhere safe where he can live his life, enjoy things, and just, you know, stay away from trouble.
Go and live. Go and live, son. That's the best advice I can give you.
It's not really going to happen with Jerry because trouble seems to follow him, whether it's his fault or not. And he moves to London and gets caught up with a kind of group of hippies, enjoying life, just having fun, not really making money, but just getting by and enjoying things, until a bomb goes off in Guildford and he is arrested as one of the prime suspects. Even though there's no evidence against him, even though there's no sign of him being there, the police kind of grab him, 3 other people and a bunch of accomplices and just bully and berate, beat and coerce.
Have you any other alibis?
I have told you before. I was with Paul Hill most of the day.
It is horrific to watch. This is one of those movies that, even at its runtime of just over 2 hours, it flies by, and it is so compelling and so emotional as well, as it pushes you through the ringer. Seeing Jerry and a glimpse of his friends being beaten, tortured, psychologically abused at the hands of the police, who have no evidence other than just a feeling, is just horrific. And again, keep saying it, Daniel Day-Lewis, what a performer. And here he just puts all his despair into this scene, and it's shocking to see.
He's ready to shoot my dog! He's ready to kill my dog! Get him back! Look at him! Look at him!
And from then on, it's kind of a rousing tale of Jerry and his father, who end up in prison together, just trying to deal with the fact of what's ahead of them the rest of their life. And the 2 different takes on that. Your father and son together, both cut from the same cloth, but you've got one man who's willing to fight, willing to push back to get justice because they know they didn't do anything, and the other one who's just wanted to do his time, who's gave up on life, society, who just sees the situation and doesn't deem it worth fighting for.
All I'm saying is that you've been a victim all your life. It's about time you started to fight back.
Out of my sight.
I'm going.
And that's the kind of crux of the movie for me, is seeing these 2 men come together and watching Jerry have to grow up in a prison setting and become the man that his father is. You know, the one that he kind of rallied against and tried to push away from. He realised he's more like him than he first expected.
I'd like to help you out with the campaign, though. If that's all right with you.
In the Name of the Father is one of those movies that just drags you in with the story. It actually gets you really emotionally and angry with a lot of the injustices that's done throughout it. You almost want to give these people a shaking bullet. What the hell are you playing at? It plays with the emotions, and it shows you some of these shocking images and situations of these people that just should not have happened.
They've kept us in prison for 15 years. They can keep us in for another 15. He's the fucking government, Gareth.
But it's such a good movie that it makes you feel that anger, to feel that emotion, to feel that sorrow for these people for being treated in such a manner that it should never have happened. As we listen to Emma Thompson's character, who is a solicitor, a barrister, who is listening to Jerry tell her the story on audio tape. That's when we get flashbacks to how everything added up to where it is. And it ends up with this rousing kind of courtroom scene that is one of the most nail-biting, tense, exciting scenes I've seen that seem to be elongated with tension throughout it. Edge of the seat stuff. Just a wonderful movie. And it's anchored by a few terrific performances, none more than Day-Lewis and Postlethwaite, who work fantastically well together. Seeing these two guys just try to deal with the situation, to see Jerry's story of being ostracised from society, who goes in a downward spiral, who gets accepted by the prison community, who is almost radicalised at a certain point as well, but came through on the good side, was just wonderful. I think the direction is terrific because it keeps this story really moving pretty quickly while still giving it emotional punches every now and again to the viewer. I cannot say enough good things about In the Name of the Father. It is phenomenal. It's one of those movies that even a passing interest or none at all, you're going to sit down, you're going to be captivated, going to be drawn in by the story, by what's going on, by the characters, and by the end of it, it's going to leave you in a high of sorts. I wish I'd watched this a lot sooner than I actually have, because it is a phenomenal movie. Highly recommended. Absolutely outstanding film. If you've seen it, which you probably have, because you're smarter than me, you've watched it before, let me know in the comment box below what you think of this one, why you like it or don't. I would love to know the reasons. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button below this video, and if you get a chance, drop into the Patreon or the membership program. The links are in the description, where you can check out other ways to support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in Man v Film.